How are you guys managing, your freight, your shipping, and all of that right now in the busiest holiday shopping season?
Oh, well, thanks so much for having me today. It's great to be with you. So to answer your question, we prepare, frankly, all year for this holiday season. So we ensure that we have the supply chain and the capacity that we need to handle an increase in orders during this time period. First of all, one of the things that we've done is increase our workforce. So we've hired over 250,000 employees to help with the additional capacity that's needed to handle the demand. And of 250,000.
Are those temp workers?
That's an insane number.
It's inclusive of full-time, part-time, seasonal work. Globally, we have over 1 million employees, which is pretty amazing considering when I started in 2011, we had 50,000 employees globally. So we've grown quite a bit over the last several years, and we need to ensure that we have the capacity to handle the demand, as you mentioned. And by the way, I am very proud of the benefits that we do offer our workforce. Our starting wage on average is $22 an hour. The health benefits of an employee starting today are exactly the same as mine, and I've been with the company almost 14 years. And I think about the career development opportunities as well through our career choice programs. So a lot of opportunity there.
When you have to hire that amount of workers for this kind of holiday season, is it warehousing? Is it logistics? Where do they go?
All of the above, but primarily our fulfillment centers, which is where our orders are fulfilled. But we also have a transportation network and a middle mile and a last mile. So think of sort centers. We have an air haul network. We have final mile delivery services. And so any type of operation that is within our facilities, those are the roles that we're hiring to. And of course, we also provide jobs through other independent businesses that deliver on our behalf. So if we include for example, final mile deliveries through our delivery service partners. We have over 4,400 independent businesses that deliver packages for Amazon. And so they, of course, employ hundreds of thousands of drivers across the country.
I don't even want to begin to ask you how you keep track of all these people and manage them. But it gets to a broader question, too, about the role of technology in all this. And we kind of always talk about Amazon as being an e-commerce company, but it's really a logistics company more than anything else. What newer technologies are being deployed this season that maybe you didn't have in years past that's going to make this a little bit easier for you?
Right. Well, I know that you both have heard AI throughout the year this year, and we've incorporated AI not only for our customer experience, but for our employee experience as well. So, for example, if you go to our website for our customers, there's an AI-powered tool that we use now called Rufus. And if a customer has a question about a product or maybe some sizing, or maybe they're just looking for some gift ideas for a loved one, they can type in any question to Rufus, and Rufus will provide a couple of different responses and options for our customers.
So I noticed Rufus the other day for the first time. I was like, who is Rufus and why is he on my screen? But it was
hopefully Rufus was friendly.
But it was somewhat helpful. I was trying to buy something and I needed to figure out some of the electronic stuff. Anyway, I don't want to reveal what I bought. But anyway, the point is when you use those tools as a consumer and you get the feedback, how does those tools then feed back into your side of it, meaning the folks who are fulfilling those orders, shipping them, et cetera? Are those the same tools?
They're different tools. So we have tools that we use within our operations that are a bit different than what our customers see with Rufus. So an example of AI that we use under the roof, especially on the safety side, is our employees from the palm of their hand can input any type of safety suggestion from a smart device. And so it allows for a very quick response if there's anything that we need to address or take on their suggestions. I also think about the technology that we have within our facilities now. We just launched a brand new facility down in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's our most automated site that we've ever launched. It just launched a couple of months ago. And we've incorporated AI, robotics, automation. We have autonomous drives called Proteus that move carts from one point to another full of packages. That uses AI. And I also think about robotic arms that also move packages from one point to another.
I just have to ask you, too, because prior to your current position, you basically helped to build the air cargo business at Amazon. I just want to point out, this is actually, I think it was yesterday or the day before, was the anniversary of when Bezos went on 60 Minutes a few years ago and unveiled these drones that were supposed to deliver everything. And I know those drones don't really exist, not in a commercial capacity here. Are we ever going to see that?
So actually, drones are actually in use out of Phoenix, Arizona. So yes, it's a program. We're continuing to work on that technology. That is separate from our air haul network that consists of Boeing 767s, 737s, but we're continue to iterate on the drone program, and we are excited that we've started deliveries specifically in the Tolleson, Arizona area.
Give me some perspective of when you have a facility that has most robotics and AI, et cetera, versus more a traditional warehouse. What's the time saved, like per package, and how does that translate into actual money?
Well, what I can say is that it's the amount of time that it saves our employees because it just makes their job simpler. So for example, when I first started in 2011, all of my employees that were picking orders walked from one point to another throughout the facility. Now, for the most part, we have robotic drives that deliver the item to the employee, so it cuts out all of that walking, and so you can imagine it also reduces quite a bit of time. And when we speak of time, we also talk about regionalization. That's something new that we've done this year as well from a package delivery perspective. So over 76% of customer orders are now fulfilled within region, which means within a couple hundred miles of the customer, which cuts down on the transit timing and therefore the transit costs, and it reduces the touches, which is also where cost is added. And so we've just become much more sophisticated through the use of tools such as AI and machine learning to help just get smarter with how we've placed more of our common popular products closer to our customers.
So what's on tap for next year? The coolest thing we're going to be talking about in a year from now?
Well, we're going to continue to
Rufus
lean in. Well, we'll continue to lean into robotics because that's still an emerging space for us. We're really excited about the future of robotics and automation, and we look to incorporate some of that technology and retrofit some of our existing sites to the extent that we can. So more to come in that space.
The bigger question is, have you done your holiday shopping already?
I still have some work to do.
Are you allowed to shop anywhere else but Amazon?
Yes.
Okay.
But I will say that we do have some great deals, and Cyber Monday is not over yet.